Okay, we're back after a very, very bad OBS crash. I don't know what the heck it did, but I couldn't even reboot. I had to hard power off and come back on. Okay, so first question is, since we did unlock oversized cargo, do we have any heavy missions? And the answer appears to be no, we do not. So for whatever reason, I do not have any heavy missions. So next thing I want to try is, can we buy the A330 and cargo and get heavy missions? Because I'm told I can't buy any, but I'm told the SOB doesn't work. This is supposed to be certified for heavy too. Both of these. But why is the A330 not available in here? I mean, the Beluga here. But there should be an A330 cargo variant, not the Beluga, just the plain A330. Nope. I have it on, I wonder if that's going to be a $200 million waste. So oversized would require one of these. But if I can't do one of those, this is already completely unlocked. I just need the golden mission. This doesn't list any planes. So it doesn't even list the A3. See this one right here, the A330-300 P2F. I assume means freight. But it doesn't show up here. This is the air traffic one. One's there. I have it here, right? Yeah. Oh, that's it. Let's see. Seems to be working. I don't want landing gear down. Stop it. I'm way high if I'm gonna make that. Just a test run.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
500, 400, 300,
Pull up.
200,
Pull
100,
up.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oops. Well, the reversers worked. Okay. So that plane is there. So why isn't it available at all in career? Buy. New. Does anyone else have it? I'm not looking for oversized. I'm looking for normal, heavy aircraft like these two. There are no missions on this map either. Man, that's annoying. Maybe they took it down. Does anyone else have heavy missions? I'm gonna try to pass this with a better score. And also I want to see if we still start completely dead. I will say the Beluga flies pretty well.
Just the approach and landing to go, and you will be on your way to get your certification. An aircraft as heavily loaded as the one that you are flying today handles differently than usual. Try to anticipate the slower aileron, rudder, and elevator response. Try not to perform sharper turns to avoid stalls. Keep an eye on your airspeed at all times.
Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-Ray 1 Heavy. Climb and maintain 8,000.
Nope, not gonna do it.
Climb and maintain 8,000. Beluga Bravo Echo Lima, X-Ray 1 Heavy.
Why are you...
Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-Ray 1
What
Heavy.
is it doing?
Continue to MD 480 following heading 040. Climb and maintain 4,000.
Continue to MD 480 following heading
Shut
040. Proceed on course. Descend and maintain 4,000. Beluga Bravo Echo Lima, X-ray 1 Heavy.
Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-ray 1 Heavy. Contact Barajas Tower on 118.155 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 118.155. Beluga Bravo Echo Lima, X-ray 1 Heavy. Barajas Tower, Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-ray 1 Heavy, 16 miles southeast, inbound or Nav Zulu runway 18 left approach circle to land runway tree 2 left.
Beluga
Not
Bravo
circle
Echo
to
Lima
land.
X-ray 1 Heavy, Barajas Tower, QNH
As we
101
learned.
tree, cleared to Nav Zulu runway 18 left approach.
Cleared Nav Zulu runway 18 left approach, Beluga Bravo Echo Lima, X-ray 1 Heavy.
Take the weight of the aircraft into account when touching down and braking. And don't forget to use reverse thrust while on the runway.
I do not see the runway. I see the runway. Okay, we got max brake on at least.
Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-ray 1 Heavy, wind calm, cleared to land runway tree 2 left.
Cleared to land runway tree 2 left, Beluga Bravo Echo Lima, X-ray 1 Heavy.
missed the HUD on the 737. It's really nice for hitting the runway right where you want to. I don't fly airliners much at all. I did some grinding in airliners to get money for career mode. That was about it. Okay, we got our thrust reversers working this time. Let's see, spoilers are armed. So
500.
just coming in a little shallow.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-ray 1 Heavy. Turn next taxiway.
Well, that went much better than my first attempts.
Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-ray 1 Heavy. Turn next taxiway. Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-ray 1 Heavy. Contact ground on 121.855.
121.855 for Beluga Bravo Echo Lima, X-ray 1 Heavy.
So what do you think about the new hold short line instead of the box you used to park in? I think it's harder to know where to stop. Like, do I need to keep pulling up? I mean, the box was like an area you would park in. Where do I need to go to? What? Do I need to go all the way to this point? And then is that going to give me a, oh, you entered the taxiway error.
Ground, Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-ray 1 Heavy, taxi to parking.
That should be at least an A, right?
You did great today. There is still a bit of room to improve, but your performance was solid.
Oof. I didn't think I was that far off the flight plan, but okay. I mean, one thing you could do is slow time way down and get the flight plan entered and get it set up and do that. That way you could stay on the flight plan better. But it's kind of a pain, and when I tried it last time, I got a little bit off the flight plan and it failed the mission, so I didn't want to get it all set up again. It works for you. Weird. Are you on Steam? Or MS Store or Xbox or... Maybe it's because I'm on Steam? Maybe we didn't get the push yet. None at all. Yeah, I don't think I can do heavy, and I can't unlock oversized until I do at least one heavy mission. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, maybe we didn't get some update or push. I didn't see an update come through for that matter. But I also heard that but like this got unlocked, right? So I mean there's server side updates as well. So this is definitely server side because it was locked a minute ago. When I say a minute, I mean a few hours. Probably around 5 or 6 o'clock I checked it, it was still locked for me. That's one Steve achievement down anyway. For your heavy missions, what planes can fly heavy missions right now for you? Like can your does the Saab 340 have any missions? Or just the A330? Gonna test out my my airport. I upgraded this airport a little bit. Probably unrealistically so, because I gave it lights. but I have no idea what I'm doing, so. Oh, so you see missions for the Saab too, cool. I don't have the C-160, I don't think.
Runway landing, gear is down for runway landing. Runway landing, gear is down for runway landing.
I think we're okay with that.
Runway landing, gear is down for runway landing.
Oh, I gotta switch the thing, that's why
Runway
it's not
landing,
working.
gear is down for runway landing. Runway landing, 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 gear is down for run.
Better. Ah, see, it looks weird. Why does it look weird? So I laid in this airport, and there's something weird with the terrain and the airport, and I don't know why it doesn't show the whole surface. You can even kind of see it here. It's like here's the rocky part, and then here's the land part. And it's only on this side, but I don't know how to make the runway be on top. It even looks weird in here. So you can see the gaps in the runway. But I put in the hangar over here and some actual parking spots. Cleared out some trees. Oh, I forgot to fix the rudder there. There we go. Yeah, it's just the texture is at the wrong level or something. The SDK is really painful to use. I'm working on it. This is the first airport I've built, so. Let's see. So I want to test the RNAV approach here. I don't know how to fix it. That's the problem. I've already tried twice and failed, so I do not know how to fix it. I do know that I broke it. Okay, let's see. Can we go? And we want approach mode. I think activated. Looks okay from a distance. Pause for a moment.
Runway landing. Gear is down for runway landing. Runway landing. Gear is down for runway landing. Runway landing. Gear. Runway landing.
500.
Gear is down for runway landing. Runway landing. Gear is down for runway landing. Runway landing. Gear is down for runway landing. Runway landing.
So the lighting works.
Gear is down for runway landing. Runway landing. Gear is down for runway landing. Runway landing. Gear is down for runway landing. Runway landing. Gear is down for runway landing.
Hush. So I just need to figure out how to flatten out the runway so that it doesn't have those dips in it. The arrows work, so I guess my taxiways worked. I didn't know this had a light on it. These are supposed to be lights, but they're not on. So I don't know how to make these work. But this guy has a light, that's kind of cool. And for some reason we still see the grass through here. It's supposed to be a concrete floor. Okay, so how to make these work? And then get the concrete floor back. It's kind of weird that a building doesn't come with a floor. Those are some bright lights. Okay, cool. Yeah, having the lighting here will be great. Okay, well. Unfortunately, oh, well, I don't think that would matter. I don't think it being in developer mode would matter, right? And when you go into career mode, it shuts off developer mode anyway. I guess I wait for an update. Maybe it'll come tomorrow or something. Well, I don't know if anyone cares, but I think I'm going to do my my next flight. So I'm just going to do it on the stream here, I think. I've been doing all these legs around Alaska. So let's see what's up. So this is the next leg to do. From Homer up to where we just were. Let's make sure it's live. Okay, what runways did it pick here? 22 and 33. That seems okay, even though it says not used. Okay, let's go 1,200 pounds of fuel. Okay. Parking 10 to parking 2.
Runway landing, gear is down for runway landing.
All right, first let's go to 12211. Skyops, can we get a VIP transfer to Papa Alpha Sierra Lima?
Hold on while I check the mission queue. I'll get back to you in 1 to 2 minutes. Kodiak 3 Kilo Quebec, SkyOps, we have VIPs in the lounge waiting to board. Your mission, transport Mr. Jonathan Smith, CEO of Arctic Innovations, and his assistant to Fleetmute Alaska, IKO Papa Alpha Sierra Lima. He has a crucial business meeting there. We're sending your crew over now. You can expect to be airborne in a few minutes. Last mission you flew was a philanthropist to a charity gala in Homer. No turbulence reported. Smooth flight.
Just a warning, Two-Tone Murphy is on the SkyOps crew. His voice is anyway, not actually him. But he's enthusiastic, so. Let's go and get trim set.
Good evening, Captain. We're just loading the luggage and securing the passengers. I'll let you know when we are secure and ready.
Come on. I do VIP because the cargo loading takes like forever, so but this is a cargo plane, so we've just got cargo. And let's see, we wanted about 1,200 load. 200 and 500. Is everybody on board and ready to go?
Dark, me old pal, everyone's buckled up and ready to go, like a herd of sheep off to greener pastures. Remember the time we flew that philanthropist to Homer for the charity gala? That was a grand adventure. Let's make this one just as smooth, eh?
You bet. Okay, no fuel flow. Come on, there we go. Cold out here. All right, we are all buckled up and we'll get our harness lock. Go ahead and get taxi lights on. And I think we're going to need a pushback today. Let's see, what runway were we going to take? 22, so that's a long taxi. Homer traffic, Kodiak November 09, 3 Kilo Quebec. We're going to be taxiing to runway 22 by Alpha, back taxi, and then departing to the west. Okay. Initial climb out. And direction. Parking brake off. Oh, we gotta get our generator and alternator on. Brake check. Yep. Steering, good. Prop reverse, good. Feather. Yeah, let's That's good. Homer traffic, Kodiak November 093, Kilo Quebec is entering runway 22, back taxi, then departure to the west.
Approaching runway 4.
We gotta get a move on if we're gonna make it before it gets too dark. At least I put in the lights.
On runway 4 remaining.
Need to get our strobes on.
4,900 feet.
Go ahead and get pitot heat going. And inertial separator on. I think that's probably enough. Toga mode.
Homer traffic, Cessna 69er Zulu departing runway 22. Homer.
Homer traffic, Kodiak November 093, Kilo Quebec is departing runway 22 to the west. Ignition lever full forward. Get the wheels to unlock. Oh. A little bit of flaps in. Rotate. Boats out there. Okay, let's go flaps up. A gray day today. let's go. I need the autopilot here for just a minute. One, 257.
Anchor River traffic, Cessna 9er, Charlie Sierra taxiing to runway 35.
All right, let's do flight following. I think we're Anchorage. I think that's Anchorage. Anchorage Center, Kodiak November 093, Kilo Quebec. Type Kodiak 100 is 8 miles from 09er Alpha November at 1,500. Request flight following to Papa Alpha Sierra Lima.
Kodiak November 903, Kilo Quebec, squawk 5551, and ident.
Wait, where'd it go? 5551. Alt. Ident.
Kodiak November 903, Kilo Quebec, radar contact 12 southwest of Anchor River Gravel Pit, South Airport at 2,000 feet, anchor point altimeter 3,000.
Altimeter 3000, Kodiak 3 Kilo Quebec. Alright, now we just enjoy a little cruise across the ocean here. See if we can hold an altitude in this thing. My controls are way too sensitive. Very hard.
Group AB, descend and maintain flight level 310, cleared for the AMOT-4 arrival into Anchorage.
Down to flight level 310, cleared for the AMOT-4 arrival into Anchorage, Vogins, Skrydstrup AB.
Yeah, it's a little too twitchy to try to hold an altitude. I need my yoke back is what I need. There's not room on my desk for it. So my goal in this series is to try to fly like all the way around and across Alaska, pretty much staying VFR, although I've violated that a few times. Or at least mostly VFR. And just staying low and flying over the terrain and checking out the islands. So we're going to fly out by this island here. And then come up in this gap here so we don't have to fly over the higher mountains. At least the winds aren't crazy today. So what are y'all up to? You flying? Cruising YouTube? Get our lights off. Cargo doesn't need lights. Oh, I turned the wrong one off.
SRY 1104 contact Anchorage Center on 128.5.
128.5 for SRY 1104. Anchorage Center, SRY 1104, flight level 310.
SRY 1104 radar contact. November 281 Zulu Sierra, direct final. Cleared for the ILS runway 27 approach. Descend and maintain 3500 feet until established.
Down to 3500 cleared for the ILS 27 approach. November 281 Zulu Sierra.
The route is just advisory. We're not directly following it or anything. Probably go heading instead. I don't want to hit this red mark anyway, so I'm going to go a little wider. I want to check out the island. On COM 2, let's try 13335. Oops. Sound like we're getting anything. Anchorage, you have current weather for this area? Guess I should have.
Kodiak, November 903 Kilo, Quebec. No current weather available for this area.
I found something weird in this plane is that this list of nearest doesn't update. It doesn't really work. Which is really annoying. Because if I go to this nearest, which does work, I lose relative terrain on my map. Oh, you know what? I have a whole trim wheel. I wonder if it works better. I think we want to head for that gap right there. Should we, no. I was going to say, should we attempt a water landing? Bit of a tailwind, not much. Hang there for a minute. Fuel on board is 988 pounds. We're Running 500 pounds an hour, so we got... I think we have 2 hours of endurance. And I'm not sure what this is saying. I think it means we have 1 hour at our destination. Yeah. So distance 185. ETE 1 hour. ETA 505. It's 4 now. So that makes sense. So we should arrive about an hour and 10 minutes before sunset. And then of course if we want to do our checklists, which I probably should get more in the habit of. I even have buttons set up to do the checklist, but you gotta do this. Torpedoes on, prop, power. Yep. Next up would be descent. So we either gotta climb or zigzag. I'm a big fan of zigzagging. Gusty. At least the weather's treating us nicely today. We should get clear weather all the way. Go around these. We're gonna need to climb a little bit, I think. Let's go ahead and climb to 2,500. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's funny. This isn't the custom airport. This is the original. I'm guessing it's not loaded in yet, and when we get closer it'll load in and we'll see it. I haven't figured out if there's a way to like enter a waypoint from here. Is there some way to select that one and enter it on my flight plan? Seems like there should be, but nothing I tried worked. Try 1, 2, 8. 8. Trying to get weather from somewhere. Oh, you know what? Back to normal now. Pulling back on the throttle just a little. Okay, pulling back on the throttle a lot, I guess. Must be in that sunspot right now. seem to be able to reach the nearest VOR. Four, right? I did it wrong. I did 114 1 instead of 44. There we go. It's over at Pale, so it should be pointing that way right now. It's not. Well, we caught it briefly. Next one we might be able to get
Salmon Airport information, Mike. 0400 Zulu. Wind 148 at 19er. Visibility 10. Sky condition 2,400 scattered. Ceiling 4,500 overcast. Temperature 7. Dew point 2. Altimeter 2990. ILS Yankee runway 12 in use. Landing and departing runway 12. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back. Hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have, Mike.
Just missing all that rain over there. This one, I'm not sure where it is, but I think it's up in here somewhere. Yeah, we're 82 nautical miles from it. Let's go ahead and load this procedure. variable, 3 knots, 10-mile visibility, broken at 1-2. So that's going to put us up in the clouds. Broken at 2-0. We'll see if that holds. 299.7. At 6 degrees. Again real quick. Yeah, see, it wants us at least at 1,600 feet here. That it might even be a little high, so we might end up coming in low. Just stay VFR. .71 nautical miles, 53 minutes. Got some mountains here. Should be good. Kind of don't want to climb anymore. Oh, what are the winds doing here?
Anchorage Center, King Air 0, Papa Bravo, flight level 280.
King Air 0, Papa Bravo, radar contact. Kodiak, November 9 or 3 Kilo, Quebec, contact Anchorage Center on 118.8.
Anchorage Center on 118.8. Kodiak, 3 Kilo, Quebec. Anchorage Center, Kodiak, November 09 or 3 Kilo, Quebec at 2,500.
Kodiak 3 Kilo, Quebec, Anchorage Center. Good evening, non-Dalton altimeter 29904.
Altimeter 29904, Kodiak 3 Kilo, Quebec. So my concern now is that we're like right into some clouds here. We seem to be right on the edge at that 2,500. It's too murky all of a sudden. Also worried we might pick up a little ice. A little worried about the winds. Especially as we go over these, things that get a little crazy. When we start passing SQA, I think we'll cancel flight following.
Jet 9129, radar contact.
Can't tell if that's ground clutter or rain around our destination. I'm gonna guess rain. Ground is really odd looking here with all that blue. Well, that's extra odd. I don't know if that's supposed to be like turquoise. Maybe like granite mounds confused with turquoise.
November 618, Romeo Charlie, Anchorage approach. Good evening, Iliamna altimeter 299.5. Romeo Charlie, cross peaks at or above 2,000 feet.
We just flew past that. Where was that? Back here. Peaks. I don't see anyone there though. There's that VOR right there. serious wind shear. Anchorage Center, Kodiak November 0903, Kilo Quebec, cancel flight following. Why we're not able to cancel flight following. Seems like we missed a handoff. 1248. I Anchorage Center, November 093 Kilo Quebec. Can we cancel flight following?
Kodiak 3 Kilo Quebec, Anchorage approach, roger. Radar service is terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Kodiak 3 Kilo Quebec.
November 429er Yankee Romeo, contact Anchorage Center on 133.05.
133.05. November 429er Yankee Romeo.
Yikes. Winds are brutal. This is what happens when I let go of the controls right now. And I kind of need to zoom in. Okay, 1228. So ways out. I think I just saw the light up ahead. Right up in this area. Alright, we're coming into sleep mute. Let's ease back on the power just a little bit. Apparently midnight. Yeah, it's getting a little foggier up there. Trying to stay a little lower. Get lined up. Let's get that on. Lights. Sleep mute traffic, Kodiak November 0903, Kilo Quebec is 15 miles south, inbound to land, runway 33, full stop. We're getting into that rain area. Fleet mute traffic, Kodiak November 0903, Kilo Quebec, inbound to land runway 33, full stop, 10 miles out. Up on our glide slope. Okay, 10 degrees flaps, gear down. Start slowing down. And 20 degrees flaps. Bring in a little power. Fleet mute traffic, Kodiak 0903, Kilo Quebec, inbound to land, 4 miles out, straight in, runway 33, full stop. flaps.
Runway landing. Runway landing. Gear is down.
Approaching runway 3. Caution! Caution!
We got a good crosswind here, yeah. I'm seeing it. Alright, gear is down. Flaps down.
Approaching runway 1.
Sleep mute traffic, Kodiak, November 0903 Kilo Quebec is clear of the runway, taxiing to parking. Parking brake on, flaps coming up, lights going off. Strobe off, that can come off, pitot off. Okay, let's go to 12211. Skyops, Kodiak November 0903 Kilo Quebec has arrived and the mission is completed.
VIPs delivered. Excellent landing. CEO impressed. End work.
All right. C2 shut down. Oh, the door was open the whole time. Oh no. We've all died. We have the door properly latched. Oh, we made it. Thanks for coming along. I'm gonna head out now. Catch you all later.